Alright, that's it. I'm selling my 844. Haha, yes, you heard right. It's basically because of two reasons. One, as you may know, I got the Kato Big Boy recently, and there it is in all of its big boy glory. But I realized right away that they look pretty much the same. I took my smoke deflectors off, if you recall. I thought they looked hideous up front. They've since grown on me a little bit, but I mean, why would I have this when I can run the big boy? It's like, come on, this is so much better when you look at the two. I thought about putting my smoke deflectors back on just to kind of change it up and make it look different again, but however, more big news because here's the main reason why I'm selling it. I got the Greyhound version. Kind of hard to see in the box, but I'll take it out. It's the same engine, FEF-3, but this is a completely different paint scheme, and so there it is. Funny thing, if you saw my other videos so far, I've bought a lot over the last week or so, and after I bought everything from the other dealers that I bought stuff from, I randomly stumbled upon a deal for this guy 2 days later. And I always said to myself, if I see this thing for under 200 all in, I'm gonna buy it and then sell this guy. Because why would I keep this when I have the big boy? And this, I think the grayscale or Greyhound is gonna look so much better. So I found a site, a hobby dealer who was selling these for $189, free shipping, and no tax on top of that. So boom, that works for me. It said it was the last one in stock too, so I pulled that trigger and got, I think, a pretty good deal because these are going for like $250 or so for the most part, it appears. All right, I'm gonna take this out and we're gonna unbox this new guy. So it comes in a very similar case to what this guy came in for Kato. Kato. I call him Kato, you call him Kato. Tomato. Most of the Kato boxes I think are slick and nice and they just pop right open, but for some reason these bigger boxes are like more cheapo than the smaller engines. But no matter, it comes with some foam. That aside, all these little pieces we gotta take apart here, and yes. Look at this beauty and glory that is the Greyhound. Look how much better that looks. Already I can tell it's just better. I mean, don't get me wrong, this thing, of course, this thing looks nice, but I mean, come on, look at this. You can get a better view and a better comparison. Get that box out of the way. Is there other paperwork? There's something down in here. UP, I can never say this right. FEF-3. For some reason that trips me up. Note, the rear tender light is not illuminated. Minimum operated radius is 11 inches. I got 11 inches on my circuit. Looks like you can do some switcheroos. You can put a glass roof in. What the heck? That's interesting. Alright, simple stuff. Nothing too special there. Here's the two. They should be like the same thing. So let me do this. So like I said, I've been eyeing this one up for some time. Even before I got the big boy, I thought, hey, maybe I should pull the trigger and get this guy because that's going to look pretty slick. I don't know if this is a real paint scheme or not. I assume it is. I've never seen it like on a video or anything. But yeah, it doesn't have the white wall tires like this one has, I notice. Everything else seems to line up and look the same, just eyeballing it down. I assume these can come off too, as you do. Look at that. I might even take these off. Oh yeah, That's better. Like I said, for whatever reason, these smoke deflectors don't do it for me. So like, if I see this peripheral, like yeah, that looks like a train. But if I flip her around, that just looks goofy to me. Like, it looks silly. Yeah, why am I dealing with these? Take these off too. Yes, much better. Much better. You might disagree, but this is my train, and I'm gonna take them off because it looks so much better. All right, so one thing to note: the tops are still black, which I don't understand why. I think it would look a lot better if it was all gray. The two-tone black and gray kind of mesh for me a little bit. One of the other reasons why I was going to sell this guy was because it kept derailing on me. Like, it didn't work quite as nice as I would have liked. And if you saw the review I did a few years ago on this guy, you'll see all the problems and issues I've had with it. And I'm hoping it's just for this one model. Like, I'm hoping it's just, for whatever reason, this one gets all funky. Not that I'm trying to pull a fast one on whoever buys this next, because it's still a great model and still works fantastic. It just tends to pop off every so often. Maybe because I only have an 11-inch radius and it needs a bigger and wider one to work better. I don't know. But this one is like more brand new. I think Kato came up with it in the last year or so, maybe. So hopefully they did some finickies and got this thing to work better. Like I said, the wheels are different, at least just looking at them. So maybe that has something to do with it. Hopefully this sticks to the track better and isn't so prone to derailment. Yeah, this is cool. What if I put these on these guys? Would that be stupid? I think it would be. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. I mean, I don't like these to begin with, but let's not kid around. Alright, so unboxing complete. Let me get this guy on the track, run it around, and see what's up. Now, because I still have this guy, what we can do, probably in another video, is do some comparison runs between the two to see if they work the same or different, or what's the difference between them. I think that would be a little fun. So, why not, right? So let me get this guy on the track. We'll run this guy around and see how it works now, and then do a comparison one after the fact later on. Just zooming in here to do a bit more detailed look. Kind of angled it so you can see it better. But there's the difference on the front ends. Sort of. Going down the line here, a lot of great detail. You can tell they use like the same molding for this one as the other one. I don't see any difference anywhere. But it's great. I mean, this was one of my favorites before. No joke. I just didn't run it as much because it just didn't work as well. It's very unfortunate, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to upgrade to this Greyhound, because it's a different paint scheme. It matches better up against the big boy, because I'm always about difference, you know, getting different stuff. Why am I buying multiple of the same model? It doesn't make any sense to me. But this is definitely different. I don't have any gray models, I don't think. I gotta figure out what's gonna look good behind it. I think even with that yellow stripe, it's still gonna look good with the UP excursion trains. So I might just use that straight up. But yeah, these are the two. These are the differences. If you can spot any, I can't, other than that paint scheme. But it should look good running around, and hopefully it works better and doesn't so prone to popping off. So let's give it a whirl and check it out. Alright, got the UP excursion train behind passenger whatever's all lined up here. Let's pop the Greyhound on the rails and run it for the first time. Sliding it on back. It's caught on something. There we go. All right. Click in. And it doesn't want to click. Click. There we go. We are clicked. You peeps at home have never seen a more glorious sight in your life than what you're looking at right now. That is something else. Like I said, love it or hate it, I don't like the smoke deflectors. So they come off and it becomes amazing. Which one do you like better? Do you like the normal one or the Greyhound? Vote below in the comment section and let us know your thoughts. And also, smoke deflectors or not, what do you think? You know my vote. I say nay. And this new paint scheme is looking mighty fine, I must say. That is really cool. Lined up with the cars all behind it. All right, let's get her going here and do a little run around. So let's see how she moves. Hopefully it does not derail as much as the other one did. Let's just give it a test to find out. Oh, that is so smooth out of the gate, for sure. Nice and quiet. I mean, I don't remember what the other one was like. That seems even nicer, you know, out of the gate than the other one that started. Yes, sir. Looking mighty fine. I think this is a good purchase. That looks awesome. I love that paint scheme. Roaring around the corner here into the little village section. Still smooth, still nice. Yes. I think it's a good speed for it. I wouldn't run it faster or slower. This is like right in the Goldilocks. That's looking good. Very nice. Here it comes around for a closer up turn. Oh yeah. It's looking mighty nice. Anybody who voted that other one might want to think twice and change their vote, because this one's pretty neat. That is a train. I said that about the other one, but this one, that scheme is so different. I love different. But there she be, one complete circuit. No problems, no derailment. The other one is just sitting there stagnant, but we will test this other one out with this new one to see which reigns supreme in the testing between the two. This video is just going to be the unboxing, which we did. We did a little run around. It all works great. Here it comes back around the other side. So I'm going to let this one be. Let it roar on by. And then we're gonna test it up in the next video with the older one to see which is better at random testing. But this is looking pretty good right now. I'm loving it, like McDonald's.